It's great that you are making learning new things a priority, but it's also important to understand that you shouldn't take for granted whatever you see, hear, and read. Just because somebody said so doesn't make it real, truthful, or objective. Learn to question things, form your own opinion, and ask yourself why something is important, good, or bad in the long run. Expose yourself to different points of view on all topics you're learning about, whether it's politics, world history, or how to build personal relationships. Ask open-ended questions that begin with why and how. Give yourself time to process, understand, and make conclusions on your own. Forget what you want. What will you bleed for? Everyone wants to be a millionaire, have six-pack abs, enjoy a crazy sex life, and go on amazing adventures. The fact that you desire these things doesn't make you special. If anything, it makes you normal. So stop telling me how much you want something because no one cares. Instead, determine how much you are willing to sacrifice to achieve what you want. You can have, do, and be just about anything you set your mind to, but you must be willing to pay the price to get it. Success is about more than money. Some of the most miserable people I know are wealthy beyond the realm of your imagination. So stop predicting your success and worth on the number of 0 seconds in your bank account. Because guess what? One day, you will die and the money you worked so hard to save will be squandered by your children, stolen by the government, or, at the very least, gone in a few centuries. A better way to measure your success is in love, happiness, and adventure. Are you doing cool shit with your life? Do you have people you love and who love you back? Are you happy when you wake up? If the answer is yes, then you are a success, regardless of how much money you have in the bank. 4. Have more fun. The most successful people are the ones who have the most fun. I respect Richard Branson not because of his wealth, but because he earned his wealth doing things he loved. In a similar vein, there are many wealthy people I actively disrespect because they wasted their entire lives in pursuit of money. Write down 10 fun things you've been wanting to do but put off. Got him. Okay, now go do one of those things tonight. Boom. More successful already. Get fit. Not only does a high level of fitness make it more likely that you will live longer, but it guarantees that you will live better. There is no price you can put on waking up with the energy and motivation to go out and dominate your day. There is nothing that compares to the feeling of being comfortable in your own skin and knowing just how much your body is capable. Besides, being fit and healthy makes everything else in life better too. When you're fit, you'll make better love. You will be more productive at work, you'll be happier, and simply better. Toughen up. I wish I could tell you that life will be easy, but I don't think that's the point of it. We are all here on this planet to serve a purpose, to learn new things, to experience what it feels like to be alive, with all the moments that create our own personal story. When you experience difficult times, don't automatically complain and adopt a poor me attitude. It won't really help you get through it faster, and it won't improve your chances of moving on. It's better to toughen up and build your resilience. First, accept that things have changed. Next, ask what you can learn from the situation so in case something similar happens, you won't repeat the same mistake. Then, find alternatives to the problem. Ask someone for help, get stronger at something, try a different approach, and give yourself some more time to adjust to the change. Finally, use the opportunity to take mental notes of any shortcuts you made on the way so that you can apply them to other situations and help others who are experiencing something similar. Learn to deal with procrastination head-on. Do you consider yourself a real procrastinator when it comes to finishing tasks, studying, or even getting out of the house? Join the club. We all get into that rut. But when you come up with a strategy to beat procrastination, and when you put it into practice whenever that feeling comes over you, you can beat it at its own game. Start with these 3 tips. First, when you feel like saying, "I can't do this right now. I'd rather watch TV," replace it with, "Why not? I will try." It changes your thought pattern and opens new doors. Second, get to the bottom of your resistance. Think about what's hiding behind it: fear of failure, rejection, being slow to learn something new. And third, move distractions away. Put away your phone for 2 hours while working. Don't browse the internet. And don't check Twitter until you've finished one tough task. Nurture a growth mindset. Don't buy into the messages you keep hearing about what you should or shouldn't focus on, based on your gender, your cultural background, or simply because that's how the majority thinks. Are you a girl who was told she can't be good at math or physics? Or a guy who cannot understand Picasso's paintings or even how to cook his own dinner? If so, you could be dealing with a fixed mindset handed down by people who think we're born a certain way, and that we cannot improve. When you work on nurturing a growth mindset, you understand that consistently making progress can open doors to a world full of possibilities. Read Carol Dweck's book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success to learn more about how you can do this. Don't take things too seriously. You're going to die. I'm going to die. Everyone will die. The most famous and important people from 2,000 years ago are barely remembered today. Emperors who once controlled most of the known world have been all but forgotten. No one gives a shit about you, and at the end of the day, nothing really matters. And this is the most freeing thing you can believe. It gives you permission to play it all out, to chase your dreams, to scoff at failure, to have fun when things get hard. Because at the end of the day, we're all dead anyways. We might as well enjoy the ride while we can.